I remember the first time that O'Neal spoke to me about a critique. And I'm gonna do my best to say it like him. Sasha, you were gifted. Sasha, you are a gifted poet. I'm gonna just wait till the doors close. And you are a gifted poet. And I've seen you write before. Your metaphors are clean, but I just want to tell you, I've seen you write a lot of organs in plastic hefty bags, but I'm waiting for you to create Adam. And if I could describe to you the amount of pain that I felt when he said it, the only equivalent would be taking licks from the master, and as soon as my skin was ripped, he would then throw salt into the wound. But I didn't let that get to me in a negative way. Instead, I refocused, revamped, organized, and kept writing, and 2 weeks later came out the story of Chantel the Rose, affectionately known by O'Neal as Adam. You see, he was trying to teach me that these organs need to be enveloped with my skin. They need to get their structure from my bones, echo and reach long distances with the beats from my heart. He was telling me that I need to be great. So every time that I step on the stage, I am taking off the facade of the laughing and jolly person that you know me to be so that I can prove to you that I think more than you think I do. See, an hour before the show, I was contemplating whether or not I was gonna wear the sweater that I wore the first time I performed. It says, "Who farted?" and it's my lucky sweater. Then I realized that I'm not lucky because of a sweater. I'm lucky because I'm here. I'm lucky because I'm a part of this group. I'm lucky because God gave me the gift of words and poetry. I'm lucky because I'm me. So I am wearing the same thing that I wore when I performed then, because I'm still wearing me. That was deep. But even though I'm wearing me, I just want to thank you. Because as much as this gift is good, it would be nothing if I had no one to share it with. And I want to tell you, the same way that you're loyal to me, I will be loyal to you, and I will continuously write and put myself in these lines. And if I can't write, I'm gonna paint. And if I can't paint, I'm gonna dance. And if I can't dance, I'm gonna sing. And if I can't sing and I can't move and I'm mute, then I'm gonna wink and roll my eyes until I continuously tell you what's on my mind. No disrespect to O'Neal's metaphor that he's about to make in the next piece that he performs, but I want to tell you that I'm not going to write until Alabama changes. I'm not going to write until the United States changes. I'm not going to write until the world changes. I'm going to write until the universe lines up the stars to the bars that I put in these here rhymes. I'm going to write until I write my way into greatness. I'm going to write until I write my way into greatness. And my tongue will never be hemmed up, because that just doesn't suit me well. I was tailored by God to do this poetry stuff, and just like Tootsie Rolls and Chuck Taylors come in different sizes, different colors, different shades, different flavors. Some people like them, some people love them, some people hate it. They can never deny that they are classic. I'm classic. I'm cold-blooded. I'm cold like dry ice, dipped in nitrogen, up in the North Pole, under 18 feet of snow, wrapped in aluminum foil and covered by an igloo. I'm cold. I can write you into or out of curiosity. I said I can write you into or out of curiosity. You see, I was made to do this. When I was young, my mom told me I had a way with words. In fact, I would do things wrong and find a way to get away with words. If I wasn't in a relationship, trust me, I could take a girl away with words. Don't be playing with me, son.
You right.
Understand that loving Sophia is the most important thing I do on this campus. it's not the only thing that I've learned to do under oak trees. See, I learned to devour mics under oak trees. The same way that you devour food at D Knight's house after a few weeks of Oakwood cuisine. I learned to kill mics under oak trees. The same way that your parents would kill you if they saw your midterm grades. I learned to slay mics under oak trees. The same way that a little boy slays his father in his mind when he's not there for too long. I was created and tailored by God to do this lyrical surgery of opening your mind and stepping inside of it and closing it. Every time I get on this mic, I show you a piece of myself. I show you to love me. That's why you're so emotionally high whenever you're about to walk out, because you've seen the parts of me that I've only showed myself. And some of the parts that I show you, I can't even look at myself. But I hope that you appreciate it. I hope that you love it. I hope that you keep it and cherish it. I hope that you can see the connection between my words and my mind and how intense that is. And I hope that these words move you, because they've already stirred in me. In the same way that they've stirred in me, the same way that they heat up in me, the way that pots used to do on the stove that your grandma had, I will pass down these family recipes from old art and soul to new art and soul. I will continuously spread the success from one generation to the next generation. But let me just continually say to you guys, no real disrespect, but I am content with having the legends be less than a memory after they leave. I am content with nobody in the audience ever talking about Mick, O'Neal, Dre, Charles, Najee, Chris, Marshall, Maine, Tiffany ever again in their lives, because they will be deleted and replaced by Peerless, Philly, Paulie, Jazzy, Kazi, Jarena, Jazzy, Kale, Tiffany. You see what I'm saying? Brittany, you guys got me. Brittany, Ariel, Miles, Smeek, and we'll never be mild or meek, but instead we will heat up. We'll never be mild or meek, but instead we will continuously be the golden age. We will have the heat called passion inside of us that allows this gold to spew out of us and create bars. And eventually these gold bars will go from being bars to pens and pens to chisels. And with every letter, with every syllable, with every word, with every consonant, with every subject, with every predicate, we will chisel our faces into the history of art and soul at Oakwood. And when we look at Mount Rushmore of art and soul's history, you will see our faces, not theirs. We will become the new age. But O'Neal, I want to just tell you that even though this audience will be singing about us, we will sing about you. We will sing about you. And even if they forget about you, we won't. And even though you won't be forgotten by us, you will still be bested. That doesn't matter, because we love you. I hope wherever life takes you, that you are successful there. And I just want to say thank you personally for myself, for being a mentor, for being a brother, for being a guide. Thank you to Dre for teaching me the history of where we came from. Thank you for Chris for being comic relief and teaching me that I don't have to be afraid to be myself. And if I wanted to get up here barefoot, it would be because this is my house. I want to say thank you to Tiffany for comforting and always being there to lend a helping hand. I want to say thank you to Rose for being the mother of our group. I want to say thank you to all the old heads that came before and came back, like Najee and Maine, to encourage us that it's always going to get better as long as we are trying to get better. I thank you guys once again for coming. I hope that when I leave, you'll sing about me.